What a wonderful world we live in. We're indebted to television programs like The Blue Planet or Planet Earth to show us in amazing detail the wonder of the world and the universe that we live in, the landscapes, the animals, the birds, the sea creatures, the plants, everything around about the world that we admire. I love taking pictures of plants and my garden and other places, a couple of them on the wall behind me here. And the colour and the shape and the form just always amazes me. And all of that wants to make me praise God as the Creator, as the Creed describes him, the Creator of heaven and earth. But there's no subject more contentious in the religious debate with science than this notion of creation. Science will tell us all the processes of how the universe has been made and what the universe is made of and what it is, and will describe all of that in great detail for us. And it's fascinating and it's amazing. And so they have the answers to the what and the how, but not the why. And some scientists will tell you that because they have all of these answers and all of this knowledge, that now there is no need for God. But being amazed by all of these scientific processes and what I see in the universe around about us, I still want to say that there has to be space for me to say, by faith, God created the universe. And that still has to be there, and that gives a little bit of a clue as to the why the universe is here. The Bible doesn't set out to be a scientific textbook. Genesis 1 is not a blow-by-blow account of the way in which God made the world. But it seems to me, an account of the man of faith looking at the world around about him and saying, God made this. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it very good? And so there is still space for us to say that by faith God made all of this and we enjoy it and we look after it, or we should. We are part of that creation. Human beings are made in the image of God, and that gives to each one of us an inbuilt dignity and should create an inbuilt respect for everyone just by the sheer fact of us being created in the image of God. We have also, someone has described it, an affinity with God, a relationship with God, the capacity to relate to God in some deeper ways. And so we have this inbuilt relationship with God that is part of our human being. We relate to him. We are made to love and to be loved, whether that's to love God or be loved by him, or whether it's to love and be loved by other people. And that gives us a little bit of an insight into the why. It seems that the universe is the theatre of grace, the place where we have this relationship with God as human beings. And that's why the universe is here, and it is a faith-based declaration that God has done this, and that here is the place where we meet God and we relate to him. God is the maker of heaven and earth. So the universe is God's. It is his, he has made it. But the universe is also ours to look after. We are stewards of the universe. But increasingly, we've been made aware of the mess that we've made of the world that we live in, whether it's by climate change or whether it's by scarring the landscape, burning down the rainforest, or filling our seas and beaches with plastic. And we have the responsibility to look after the universe that God has made and to be better at it and to care for the resources that the universe has and to share these resources around and to care for people who are poor. That is our responsibility. That is what we are to do as stewards of the universe that God has made. So we look around about us, and I want to say that by faith, I understand and I believe that God has made this universe, and it is very good.